All right, welcome to video 2 of 2. I think the most challenging question and the hardest thing to overcome is, a new person wants to share the opportunity with somebody, hasn't made any money yet, and the other person's asking, well, how much money can I make? Well, really the only people that are qualified to teach people the compensation plan are those who have made it before. And then the other thing to remember is no one can tell someone how much money they can make. We can just give them the model, explain what it is that they're responsible for, what we're responsible for, and then if the parties can work in harmony, then great things can happen. And so with Liberty now and WOW Mobile fully in effect, you'll see Liberty International be one of the fastest growing companies in 2010. And of course you get to be your own boss, call your own shots. Now when it starts, we talk about compensation, how much you make promoting WOW Mobile. Remember, it's a business opportunity, so many people will buy WOW Mobile service, but just as many, if not more people, will participate because they need to make revenue in today's society. And what we want to do is teach you how to have the power of the internet working for you, so you start making money on a compounding in a compounding situation or a leverage scenario. So we have weekly pay. We have instant direct bonuses. We have bonuses that are created in up to 10 generations. We have commission on top of the bonuses that are calculated 6 days a week. You never have to do the hard part of this, which is the carrying of the inventory or shipping of the product or calculating of all the commissions. That's done for you by the company. And then the commission itself has a system of 100% override on all of the marketing and sales from all of the websites of all of the other people that are participating in your genealogy, no matter how big you build it. Just when we pay 100%, realize that we cap it at $7,700 per day in residual income on our accelerated pack, which is the favorite of most of our representatives. So in picking a fast start activation pack, it's not just how much is the package and how much you can pay. We want to cover all the different nuances so you end up picking the package that best suits your needs. So as a preferred customer, a person just comes in for $24.95, and that's their processing. We give them a business suite for that. Then we throw in WOW Mobile service and or the Global Freedom Phone service free of charge for the first 30 days. It's just $24.95 commitment. Now obviously to make WOW Mobile work, you either have to buy a T-Mobile SIM card from us or buy a WOW Mobile phone. Remember, they had the tethering in. Either way, there's no contract or long-term commitment. So with that, we pay the lowest possible commission potential if they come back later and want to start making money, but it is $3,500 a day. The basic, the advanced, and the accelerated, these all have one-time out-of-pockets. Goes from $99, $249 to $499. These numbers here, $41, $53, and $7,700 a day is the potential income of each package per day. Now remember, once you pick a package, you stay there. Now they're going to have direct bonuses, override bonuses of 10 generations. They are all going to have websites. Some of them are going to have additional tools. We'll break that down. Just remember, any combination of 3 people where it all has the same matching main website to run your business and everybody's starting with WOW Mobile, our 3 and free policy kicks in. So remember, that's one of the most important things here is if you follow the system and you get your 3 people within the first 30 days, now you've taken your business and turned it into an asset, so to speak, because you don't have to pay any more ongoing out of pocket. So that's something you have to be really excited about, because we're one of the few, if not the only company that can dare to do that. So getting started, and remember, with the first person going in, there's a direct bonus, plus you can then get 10 generations of bonus overrides of all the people that they bring on board, that they bring on board, that they bring on board without having to balance anything. Now, once you put 2 people in, not only do you get the bonus and the same 10 generations on the next person, now that you've got 2 teams, you can now qualify to start overriding residual income and compounding commissions over these 2 teams with unlimited depth. Third person would set it up to be free. Now the basic plan is designed that you can put 2 people into the system and then power those down. Everybody's going to try to get their 3. Has a $99 startup. One of the 7 business centers are open. It has the potential of making $4,100 a day. But with 2 teams initially, that means the first business center can generate upwards of only $500 a day. Not 41, but $500 a day. In order to get beyond $500 a day, you would have to put more people in the system. It would take 10 people down each of the 2 people you initially put in to start a third organization to increase the potential income. It would take 71 people total to build in all 8 teams, which could be very difficult for an average person. Now, as the name implies, our advanced package has just a little bit more out of pocket, $249 versus $99, but it opens 3 of the 7 business centers, which means it can make upwards of $1,500 a day right from the get-go, with 4 teams that can be started immediately. And of course, it can have an overall payout of $5,300 a day. You do get a lot more in the package, including a $50 instant phone rebate. So that's why this a lot of times is a lot more accepted than the basic, because there's less work for more money. But you would still have to do like the basic. You would still have to put 10 people down each of the 4 people initially, and then every new team takes another 10. So another 71 people in the system to build out the Octonary. Now obviously why myself and our founder prefer the accelerated is just because it makes it's got a better value for everybody. $499 startup, but it's got a $250 instant phone rebate. So those phones that at the time of this recording were $399 only become $149 instantly. You can build all 8 teams as quickly as possible. So there's no additional, trying to find people. You can just build your 8 teams out, and of course that means maximum payout, least amount of work up front, which gives you your best value. Now this program is what we call a cycler, which means every time the entire team that we're establishing, however many people it is, 2, 20, 200, 2,000, every time they do 6,000 points, there's an override check. And of course, points in the beginning don't mean anything. You need to really watch our training videos for that. But the basic was 500 points, advanced was 15, accelerator was 3,500, and then the WOW phone and the websites have also repeating. Well, every 6,000 points, there's an override check. We can cut up to 8 of those partial override checks a day per business center, and you have 7 business centers. So that's the potential of 56 checks a day. And so what happens here is these are like little cash registers. These are your business centers. Now notice, as you put people into the system, they're going to try to get their 3 to get their 3. So this is all color-coded. This is 500 points, 35, and 35 according to what package they select. So we add all those points up at 7,500. We add up all these points at 6,500. So those points, obviously, there's more than 6,000 points. Right, 14,000 points, so that cuts 2 partial checks. So there's another $100 in override checks. Plus, we person recruited this person recruited this person. So there's another $100 in bonus, $50 in bonus. Then these people belong to the 10 generations, so that's a $10, $5, or sorry, $250, $5, and $10. So those points roll up to this business center. So notice all this compounding action is happening simultaneously. Each of these business centers are cutting their own partial checks. Every time we person recruited somebody, we got a direct bonus. Every time that they personally bring somebody in, more commission goes up, plus bonus checks are happening simultaneously. That's why this is the world's greatest compensation plan. All this has happened simultaneously. And you get 100% credit on unlimited debt. But regardless of all of that, in order to live your dreams, you have to have the right decision that works best for you. First kind of person says, no thank you, it's not for me. Second kind of person says, hey, I want to be a customer. And of course the third person sees the opportunity. You understand that we put it all together now. 10-year-old debt-free company, new explosive division, WOW mobile service, refer 3 get it free, explosive compensation program, and stability and great leadership and training. You can hit the ground running. It's not one of these slow-moving type of programs. In order to join the company or buy a product from the company, simply go to the person's website that referred you, and they'll give it to you, and then you hit Join Liberty Now, and you can be in the system in a matter of a few minutes, and your websites come up instantly, and you can let the revolution begin for you. So we appreciate you attending. Get back with the person, let them know which decision works best for you, and as always, I wish you all the success in the world. Keep the faith.